doing work. So as of right now, it is definitely going to be a bit noisy. So just bear with me, work with me. It's going to be noisy. They tearing up the rest of the floors, tearing up some of the subfloor that got damaged during the water situation. But listen, can I talk to you all? Can I talk to you all about these shenanigans that's going down in Formula One? Okay, because I'm feeling first of all, let's go ahead and get to some announcements. First off, Wolves Den will be today. A lot of you all say you missed the notifications, you didn't see it. Make sure you click the notification bell. Make sure you click all notifications because I post those in the member section. So there should not be a reason why you missed it, but there is something that's going to be done better. And that's what we're going to talk about at the Wolves Den. There's going to be a better situation that's going to create more continuity between all of us as family members on this channel. It's going to create more interaction between you all in multiple different ways, in a multitude of different ways. We're going to be able to communicate with each other, interact with each other. I told you I was going to get it done. It is pretty much done. So I'm going to have a meeting today at Wolves Den with the family members. Everybody who is a Wolfpack Performance Channel member should be there. That is already posted in the members link, so you should be able to access that. We will be talking today, this evening. I believe it's going to be around 1800 U.S. Eastern Standard Time, and then 5 hours forward should be around there. So it's somewhere in there, but check the link. The time's already in there. I'll be in there. We're going to have a good conversation. Next, more shirts are going out this week. I will send you your tracking numbers for your shirts. I'm going to go ahead. Once I send those shirts out, I'm going to add to my list, okay? So my list of shirts that are already going to go out, and you should be receiving tracking numbers. Maria Duncan, also Racer X210 should have already received their tracking numbers. No, your tracking number will be coming to you, and I will be trying to get other people out. So still, if you haven't contacted me and your name's been read out about your address, I can't do anything if you don't send me your address. But the new platform is going to enable us to communicate better for situations like this. So keep an eye out for that. We will meet today on that situation. It's going to be great. We're going to work it all out. We'll have some bugs at first, but we'll work those out. Next, the race is going to be this Sunday, 11 a.m. Again, we're going to have another race this Sunday. The drivers already know what track. I'm going to let the drivers know about the tracks coming up prior to me putting out the link. But the link for everybody else to set your reminders will come out today. So set your reminders for the race. It will happen Sunday, 11 a.m. 10:30 a.m. will start practice. So all drivers, you need to make sure that you're in the lobby. If you're not in the lobby and if you want to participate in the race, you need to make sure you send me an invite request to be a friend on the EA platform at Wolfpack F1. Now let's get into these shenanigans. Let's get into these shenanigans. I don't know what Formula One is doing. I don't know what Stefano Domenicali is doing. I don't know what these other team principals and teams are doing, but it seems like a lot of chicken shit to me. Seems like a lot of chicken shit. Now listen, I can get these announcements out the way. We done that. Also, I got another announcement coming. Real fly shit, but it's coming. Andretti family moved to have motion that they wanted to enter Formula One as an independent, brand new team to the grid. When this first happened, what's up, Akondu? What's up, Blue Diva? What's up, Mary Beanie? What's going on, y'all? What's up, Diaz Uno? What's going on? When they did this, they met resistance right off the back, okay? So bad that even at COTA, I believe Michael was going around with a letter for teams to sign to support him entering as a new team. Team principals, including, let's just be frank and honest. Team principals, including Toto Wolff, Christian Horner, Gunther, the funny fuck man Gunther, from Haas, the most American, un-American team on the grid, which I think they got a little hate in their heart, were against this. And they said at first that basically Andretti entering as a new team brought them pause because maybe they would not be able to stay in Formula One long enough. Well, shit, it was just not too long ago. Wasn't Porsche? Didn't Porsche have the red carpet rolled out? They had the doors open for them. They not here. I mean, Audi's here, but Porsche's not here. And we're starting to hear less and less clamor about them even being in Formula One at this point in time, unless they're going to announce us with a big surprise. So what does Andretti do? Andretti was given advice. You know what you need to do, Andretti? You need to find yourself a benefactor, a partner to come into Formula One if you want to be an independent team that will then be able to provide the financial support that we as the Formula One, other good old boys in Formula One could say, you know what? He's got the financial backing that where he could probably stay in here long enough and not just come and go. So Andretti comes with the biggest car manufacturer in the United States of America, being General Motors. General Motors, y'all. What's up, young Joshua? What's happening, baby? Hey, young Joshua, man, I want to see you this weekend in the race. But what does Andretti do? Andretti comes with the biggest manufacturer in America. Y'all gonna hear a lot of knocking around because I got contractors. And now that he's come with the biggest manufacturer in America, now they saying they concerned that might not be good enough. Yo, this seems like a moving the goalpost situation for me. Okay? Seems like a goalpost moving situation for me. They're talking about that they're concerned about a rebadging. A rebadging? You told him to come in with a big partner. Baraka, what's up? Alpha, and thank you, and AM are legit car companies that don't make their own engines, but Cadillac running a Renault engine from one season is a crime against humanity. That's what I'm saying. That sounds like some bullshit to me. Matter of fact, if we want to talk about a rebadging situation not being correct, is it not Red Bull powertrains bullshit? A rebadging of a Honda motor? Red Bull powertrains, where are you? Wasn't they rebadging a Honda motor, trying to put Red Bull powertrains on top of Honda? So don't act like rebadging hasn't happened. Matter of fact, the Sauber chassis was Alfa Romeo. Am I not lying? Am I not correct? You wanted Andretti to come in and purchase another team to rebadge them a chassis. So what is this? What are these shenanigans? What's all this? What is all this bullshit? Renault even, I mean, listen, does it matter? Does it really matter? No, it doesn't matter. It just seems like they're trying to make it matter so that they can have reasons that would seem valid to keep Andretti either prolong his entry into Formula One or cap it and kill it altogether. It's not like we haven't seen Tag being over-tagged. Stop playing around with me. Stop playing around with us. This is seeming really despicable. But now let's go to the other situation. Let's go to the other situation. I understand that other teams have voiced the concern that our pie will be separated. Our pie will have more slices in it and somebody will be eating at the table on an 11th team. Diaz Uno, he says, these teams should welcome a good thing, don't hate. And I'm going to get to that because you got a very valid point. Is it not very ironic and very hypocritical that Haas and Gunther are sitting up here throwing shade about having an 11th team when you your damn self were an 11th team back in 2017, I believe? Somebody welcomed you to the grid. You were that 11th team. And I'd be damned if there are teams right now trying to say that the entry of Andretti will not benefit Formula One. That's bullshit. Because Haas, you haven't benefited Formula One since you've been in the sport. You haven't benefited Formula One since you've been in the sport. Haas has been in the sport. Not only have they had bad driver pairings, they've wrecked an umpteenth amount of Formula One cars. They've been unable to sustain good sponsorship. They've been unable to even have good driver chemistry. Yet, what has Haas brought to Formula One? So if you're so worried about another team not being able to bring good energy, good money, good revenue, a good amount of damn fandom to Formula One, Haas is definitely none of those things. Andretti surely will bring a bigger American market to Formula One. Andretti probably would surely have my confidence to be a better team on the grid than Haas has been. Gunther, stop your bullshit, bro. You looking real hypocritical. You're a teapot calling the kettle black. You're throwing stones while living in a glass house. You were that 11th team who still has yet to prove if they're a good thing for Formula One. And you're throwing shade on Andretti Autosports for that same reason? That looks stupid and it looks dumb and it looks ridiculous. It really does. So with the Concord Agreement, these teams have extended that out to 2025. The regulations change in 2026. So even if that is the case, that means Liberty Media is supposed to do whatever they have in their power to make sure they sustain a good ecosystem for these 10 teams to thrive, even Haas. I understand that. And you're concerned about your slice being smaller. That's not necessarily true. That's why you have the dilution fee, right? Andretti got the money for the dilution fee. So now what's the problem? Now the problem is, you know what? It's not enough. All of a sudden, the $200 million is not enough. Now that Andretti went and got a good partner, a big car manufacturer. They have their power unit situation on the horizon of being fine. They have team directors. They got engineers. Now that they've done all that, and now they have the money to pay the $200 million so that 10 teams can get their $20 million to kind of hold them up afloat while this team enters Formula One. Now the $200 million is not enough money. Here we are again with Formula One teams and Formula One moving the goalpost with Andretti trying to get in as many ways as he can and then taking your advice on what he should do to get into the sport. He's done that. They've done that. And now you're shunning that. Now you're saying that that's not good enough. GM manufacturer is not good enough. You using the Renault or Honda power units not good enough. You having the $200+ million to pay these other 10 teams is not good enough. Well, what the hell is going to be good enough, y'all? What's going to be good enough? This is looking outright despicable. This is looking outright shameful. Formula One, you looking scared out here in these streets. You looking scared on the grid. I think more than that, Haas and Gunther are scared, and they should be shitting down their legs that an American team is about to get on the grid and look more American than them. You have not established yourself as a true Formula One America team, and that's the fact and truth. I reached out my hand to Haas. Come on the show. Talk about things you're going to be doing to try to improve your American market, to try to earn your American fandom. Let's talk about these things. Y'all didn't respond. Now you got Andretti coming up here making you look silly, and you probably don't want that. It's likely that Andretti and GM with Cadillac will get on the grid and prove that you were the 11th team who became the 10th team who didn't prove themselves to do a thing, and now that they're here, you will be put out on the streets. That's what I think. Diaz, Gunther should not curse. He should understand. Hey, he should. He should understand. And I thought he would understand. I thought Gunther was a little bit more understanding than that. But it seems wrong. But it doesn't mean it's not an indictment on his entire character. If you scared about getting pushed out of something, you might do what you got to do to claw your way and stay in there. I understand. Haas being out of Formula One means Gunther's out of a job. That's what that means. Gene Haas is out of Formula One means you just stay in NASCAR with Stewart and Haas. I'm not mad at that. I'm just saying it doesn't look good. So let's get to this other situation. Now, you got the president, Ben, and I ain't all in agreement with Ben. But I got to say something. I'm going to give him some points for trying to stand up, put a little pressure on these Formula One teams about letting and being in agreement and talking positively and promoting the entry of Andretti into Formula One. Y'all done had no problem with Audi. Y'all done had no problem with Porsche. And Porsche left y'all at the damn dance, stood you up. Porsche done stood you up at the dance. Y'all ordered the limo. You ordered all the flowers. You got your tux. You went and got all the food reservations, got your hotel room. You paid the tickets in the dance. You showed up to the house to pick Porsche up and bring them to the Formula One dance, and you knocked at the door and nobody answered. They left. Now you got Andretti saying, hey, I'm available. I'm ready. Oh, but you too good for that date. You too good for that date. Sylvia Kelly, what does Haas do? Get sponsored by MoneyGram? Hell yeah. And before that, it was Rich Energy Drinks, and they left your ass looking crazy. And after that, it was your QUALY with the Mazepins, and they made you look crazy. Now you finally got a somewhat decent sponsorship, although I've poked some holes in that. I done poked some holes in that. We done talked about that, right? We done talked about that. What did we talk about? MoneyGram with their illegal situation. MoneyGram sued for allegedly delaying transfers and withholding refunds. That is recent news within the last 2 years. Within the last 2 years, y'all. So it's quite possible that Haas might even have another situation on their hands with a shaky sponsorship deal. Big shout out to Sylvia Kelly. So I do want to say this, though. I don't think Ben's reaction to supporting Andretti is alone with the fact of trying to do something good for the sport. I think it's a result. I think it's a result of a lover's quarrel. Y'all remember the damn FIA award ceremony? Come on now. I think it's the result of a lover's quarrel. Ben didn't like the fact Christian Horner talked against the FIA. He said certain things after they done did all this work for Red Bull. We cheated for you in 2021, Christian, and got Max a championship. You broke the cost cap in 2021, which should have resulted in a deduction of championship points in 2022, and we waived that off, and we still got you another championship. Now you up here talking greasy? Y'all remember they was going crazy right here. Hold on, I'll shut the hell up so you can hear it.
Something to Christian. Christian, this cup is nothing to do with the cost cap, okay? So be careful.
Look at Stefano, y'all. Look at Stefano like, oh, Ben, chill out, chill out. Watch, he gonna be like, Ben, chill.
From your cost cap, okay?
Well, that's very generous. Thank you.
Look, it's a situation.
You don't dare.
Look, he going back. Ben going back for more. That was a situation, y'all. They got a lover's quarrel going on right now. Baraka, what can they put on the table, sir? That's what I'm saying. So I think Ben pushing for Andretti is the result of the lovers' quarrel that they have had with Red Bull in sight of Christian voicing his concerns and saying shit that Ben didn't like because you know what I done for you. And now you bite the hand that feeds you. I think Ben found that disrespectful. He made that very known on the floor at the award ceremony with him interjecting and saying all the things he said in front of the public. Ben didn't have to say all that in front of the public. That was backstreet news. That was backroom news that he brought on the damn award ceremony. But he felt that heartfelt about the fact that he felt disrespected. I cheated for you. I got you a championship. I waived the cost cap, was able to get you no deduction of points, and you out here talking greasy. I only did what you teams asked me to do, and this is how you bite the hand that feeds you. I think that is a result of what we're kind of seeing now. The breakup situation, the lovers' quarrel, the honeymoon is about to be over. How does that going to affect Red Bull? I don't know, but I know how it's affecting the fact that Ben is now kind of looking like he's supporting against the Formula One teams for Andretti to enter. I smell bullshit. Straight up. That's all I'm saying. I am for Andretti Autosports getting in here. They picked up Jamie Chadwick when Formula One teams, including Williams, wouldn't even lift a damn finger to really even aid in the Formula One series. They got Jamie Chadwick. DHL, big sponsor, way fucking better than MoneyGram. Haas. Colin Herter, what are they going to do with the drivers? We don't know yet. But I'm damn sure telling you I promote a new team if they've gone the route that Andretti has gone. Andretti has done, he went and got a big manufacturer. He did that. He's got a manufacturer with big pockets backing him. They've done that. They got to raise the money for the dilution fee, $200+ million. He did that. They got the power unit situation solved. It's not like other teams like Red Bull, talking about Red Bull powertrains. Where's your real motor? Honda is your motor. That's just an overbadging situation. Now it's going to say Honda again. So don't give me the shit about GM using a Honda power unit or a Renault power unit. That's not a good enough reason to say we got concern about this rebadging thing. So fucking what? Audi is purchasing the Sauber chassis, which Alfa Romeo has right now. That's changing your whole damn shirt. Talk about rebadging. You just put on a whole nother damn outfit. Stop playing with me. Stop playing. Sylvia Kelly, smash the like button. It's free and it helps the channel. She ain't lying, y'all. It does help the channel. That's a big fact. And I'm going to tell you this. Today, all family members, please be in the wolves den. It is not only me making you aware of new things that are ready and available right now. It is going to be me assisting you on how you can go ahead and take up what is afforded to you for being a member on this channel. And I got news about that. It's ready right now. I done tested it out. And now it needs a bigger test. It needs us in it. So be there. It is for you. I told you I was going to do it. I've done it. Now it's time for us to start running it so we can test it out and see what things need to be changed, what things need to be upgraded. Be there. If you're not at the meeting, I'm telling you, you're going to be sitting behind. I'm telling you. But we'll go back over it, but definitely be there. So, hey, Andretti, I hope you get in. I hope to see that 11th team. I really think Andretti getting in with General Motors. And I even heard General Motors might even be doing their own motor later. Hopefully it's not like Red Bull powertrains never manifests in anything. Red Bull powertrains ain't even a goddamn go-kart motor. That's facts. So, hey, I got things to do. I'm going to send a picture of something else, show y'all what's going on with the kart process in the membership program. I'm going to show you all that. Got some kart updates for you. All of that good stuff. Please be at the Wolves Den meeting today. The link is in the members section. It is for members only. It is not for everybody else. It's not that I'm trying to keep y'all, but if you have not joined the channel, you are doing yourself a disservice. Things are going to keep improving, and members of the channel are going to keep benefiting from these things. All right? So I'm out of here. Love, peace to everybody. Drink your water, take your vitamins, eat healthy, and even have a little snack here and there, all right? Have a little snack here and there. I do. People know I eat honey buns. They know I eat French toast. They know I eat half-pound cookies. They know this. They know this. All right, I'm out. Peace and love. The link is already up. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all. I don't understand why you don't see it. The link is already up. I had to come right back. It's already up. Check the member section.